File 23567, Pi Theta. Hi, my name is Rebecca Choi, and at 0100 on May 28, 2014, my team and I captured creature Pi Theta. We renamed him Hulk, standing for Huge Ultra Large Kicker. He's currently being held at WOLP, Ward of Large People, and the following footage you're about to see is going to be about our first few days with the Hulk. Yeah, this is Dr. Rebecca Choi, and last week we received some footage from some people of a large green transforming creature, and the people that sent it, the footage, said they saw it here last, so my team and I are going to wait here and see if we can catch ourselves a big large creature. It's been 2 days and we haven't eaten for 2 hours. We've been out here for 48 hours and we haven't seen a sight of water. My teammate's dehydrated. Look, she's passed out. But we're not going to give up. We're going to keep staying here till we see the creature, because we're survivors.
Ew, look at that guy's hair. Ew, it's like so weird. It's like Bruce Jenner.
Please, I don't like it when people talk about my hair. Please. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry.
That's it. Come on. Come on.
We didn't wait here 24 hours for this. Let's go. Go. Zoom in. Can you zoom in a little bit?
After that night, we put him in the ward. And after 24 hours, we found some very interesting things. This big creature somehow turned back into a person, a Homo sapien, and we talked with and communicated with this version of him and asked him if we could send him. He responded positively.
Yes, my name's Bruce Banners. I didn't exactly agree, but she threatened me, which is probably not a good idea. But yes, trapped for now. And by the way, I'm a scientific genius, so I know exactly what's going on. But apparently Dr. Choi disagrees, so what the heck, I guess I'll let her try. The food's good here.
So it's been 3 weeks with the Hulk, and the following videos are about some of the biological problems we found with his body.
The first problem is his digestive system. When he transforms from his human size to his Hulk size, his body becomes almost 100 times larger, and with that expansion, it doesn't make sense that his digestive system, like his stomach and intestines, would stay the same size. So we had Brucey swallow a small camera that entered his intestines, and we found that all of his organs have thousands and thousands of infoldings, so that they can be all scrunched up, but when he grows, they can expand. Secondly, the obvious question many of the scientists here have asked is, how does he turn green all of a sudden? To study this question, we ran a blood test, and we found that he has inactive chloroplasts running through his blood. In Bruce Banner, the pigments in chloroplasts that would usually give off a green color are impaired because obviously Bruce Banner is not green. Also, after running some tests with these chloroplasts in a lab with DPIP and light, somehow the ability of the photosystems and thus the Calvin cycle are impaired as well, so the chloroplasts running in Bruce Banner produce no sugar. How these chloroplasts are then activated will be talked about and discussed in the next part. The third problem we found was that when Bruce Banner is the Hulk, it seems as if he has limitless strength and healing abilities. We believe that the solution to this phenomena is the size of his adrenal gland. It is 10 times the size of that of a normal Homo sapien sapien. And when his blood pressure gets very high, when he's upset, bothered, frightened, or threatened, this increasing blood pressure is noticed by the hypothalamus, which then sends a mass signal to his adrenal glands, which then release enormous amounts of adrenaline, more than is humanly possible. This mass amount of adrenaline then goes on to activate many other steps that are needed for Bruce Banner to become the Hulk. One of these steps is the mass amount of adrenaline activates every cell in Bruce Banner's body to start replicating at a significantly rapid speed. This means that muscle cells, red blood cells, white blood cells, and phagocytes are replicating at a really fast speed. Means that any wound that the Hulk experiences will be taken care of at lightning speed as if he had healing abilities. Because once his skin is penetrated, the ever-replicating phagocytes will be able to eat up all the bacteria, take care of that, and the epithelial cells will be replicating at a very high speed to replace any skin that's damaged. So it's as if he had self-healing abilities. Additionally, his muscle cells are replicating like bam, 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 which he can use to account for his limitless strength, which is actually supported by the chloroplasts that are in his body. After studying the chloroplasts a little bit more, we notice that there are many, many, many cell receptors that need a massive amount of adrenaline for the chloroplasts to actually be activated. Once activated, these chloroplasts make lots of glucose, which are then sent to the cells. Then they go through the glycolysis, and the pyruvate that comes out of that is sent into the Krebs cycle in the mitochondria, which creates massive amounts of ATP, which are then used by the muscle cells to keep contracting to make the Hulk as strong as he is. Lastly, when he calms down, we believe that every cell in Bruce Banner's body is a master mama cell. And when the mast cell production happens, all the daughter cells of the mama cell have specific markers. Now, when the mama cell receives some kind of signal to calm down, it also sends a signal to all of its daughter cells. Whether it's endocrine or paracrine signaling is not determined yet, but this signal leads to the apoptosis of all the daughter cells, so he returns to normal.
Yes, that's all we have for now here at the organization, but we're still continuing to do research. There's still so much to know and so many questions that we have, and we would really like the public support. The Hulk is super friendly now. We're best friends.
Because I'm happy, clap along.